What's up guys, and welcome to Calisthenics. Today we're going to be talking about how to start calisthenics if you're overweight. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go through the different things that you want to consider if you're wanting to drop some weight and start calisthenics. So I hope everything in this video helps, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing you want to consider, or the first thing you want to do if you're wanting to start calisthenics and you're overweight, is obviously drop some weight. It's very important to have a good strength to body weight ratio for body weight training or calisthenics. They are the same thing, just two different names. So you want to have a good body weight to strength ratio so that you can do all the exercises like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, and squats. If you're more on the heavy side, obviously these things are going to be a lot more difficult because your body is a lot heavier. And this is obviously going to slow you down if you're trying to, do this without losing weight, and it may also restrict your range of motion. So before you even try doing any of the exercises, however basic they may be, what you want to make sure you're doing is you're looking at your diet, you're fixing everything up, and you're making sure that you're in a calorie deficit. So every person has a certain amount of calories that they require during the day in order to function normally and go about their daily tasks. So this is going to be called your maintenance calories. Now what you want to do is reduce that amount by, I'd say, about 500 calories in order to be in a calorie deficit. And when you're in a calorie deficit, your body is going to have to lose weight because it isn't at the maintenance calorie level. It's below that, and therefore it has to drop weight. So what you want to do is, as you lose weight and as you progress, you want to keep calculating or recalculating your daily calorie requirements, because obviously they are going to change as your body weight changes. And as they go lower down, you want to keep adjusting your deficit, making sure that you're staying in a deficit until you reach your goals, at which point you can kind of cut off or slow down on the deficit and start to even out to maintenance calories again. So just to make that clear, let's say you weigh, 120 kilos, so you're quite heavy, unless you're really, really tall, which is a possibility as well. And your goal is to get down to about 80 kilos to be a good weight for your height. So you're cutting down, you're in a deficit from the 120 kilos, and your weight goes down. When you hit your goal weight, at that point you don't really need to be in a deficit anymore, or else you're going to continue losing weight and then get a bit too light, and you're not going to be able to actually start developing your skills with calisthenics and build muscle and so on. So when you get to your goal weight, what you want to do is slow down on the deficit, like I just said, and kind of get back to that maintenance calorie amount. So obviously that amount is going to be a new amount compared to what you start with. So your daily maintenance calories at the start of your adventure or your journey is going to be totally different from what your new amount is going to be. Your new amount is probably going to be lower. And so that's what you want to do. You want to keep track of it all the way down to your goal weight, and that way you can make sure that you're going to continuously lose weight and progress and not hit any stagnation. I don't fucking know. You're not going to hit any point where you basically hit a wall and you're not progressing anymore. So now that we've talked about weight loss, you just want to make sure that you are going to eat healthy foods. So don't fill your daily calories with a bunch of crap, because obviously you're going to be eating less and the foods aren't going to be very nutritious, and that's something you definitely want to avoid. And you also want to avoid drinking your calories with soda, sugary drinks, anything like that. So make sure that you're eating your leafy greens, lean meats, good sources of fats, good sources of carbs. Make sure you don't drink your calories with your sugary drinks or soda, and make sure you drink like water, tea. If you need some energy, then drink a coffee or something like that. Those are better alternatives to drinking soda, so you definitely want to stray away from those or any sugary foods or anything like that. So now that we've talked about being in a calorie deficit to lose weight, and also what kind of foods you should be eating, the next thing you can do is actually do some cardio to burn a few extra calories, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Now if you can't do it this often, then maybe once or twice a week is okay for a starting point. So don't get discouraged if you can't do it that often and you're not at that level yet. Just do what you can and gradually improve over time. So let's say you're in a 500 calorie deficit from your maintenance calories. So let's say your maintenance calories is 2,500 calories and you're consuming 2,000 a day just to be in that deficit and to lose weight. Doing cardio on top of that is going to burn a few extra 100 calories depending on how long you're doing your cardio for. But that's going to add on to your deficit. So basically you're increasing your deficit and you're going to lose weight faster. Now you just want to make sure that you're not doing too much cardio and being in too big of a deficit, because then it can easily add up to maybe 1,000 calorie deficit, and you can't just do that in a day and just keep doing that, because then you're going to feel really drained it's probably not going to be very good for your body to shock it with that much of a deficit. So just make sure that you keep that in mind when you're doing it. But cardio is definitely a good idea to accelerate the process, to improve your cardiovascular health and performance. So make sure that cardio becomes a part of your daily routine. Obviously it's not a must, you can already lose the weight just by changing your diet, but cardio will help you in the long run. It will make you feel more energetic, and it's just good for you overall. So now you've checked your diet, you've got everything working well, you're losing weight, you're doing your cardio, everything's getting better, you're getting down towards your goal weight. What do you do now? You want to start with all the calisthenics exercises, but you don't really know where to start. So what I would advise you to do is really start with the basics. So you want to do your push-ups, dips, pull-ups, and squats. Those are the 4 basic calisthenics or bodyweight training moves that you can do. And you want to get really good at doing the basics. So you want to have perfect form, and you want to be able to do a good amount of reps of each of these before you start moving on to the more advanced progressions of these exercises. So really focus on the basics. Don't try to rush anything. It is an adventure. It does take time. It takes time for me. It takes time for everyone that starts. So just make sure that you're patient, you don't give up, you stay focused, and you will get there in the end. So just to sum up this video and what I talked about is that you want to be in a calorie deficit with your diet. You want to make sure that you're eating all your leafy greens, lean meats, good sources of fats and carbs. You can do cardio to speed up the process of weight loss and obviously to improve your cardiovascular health and endurance. And then once you've reached your goal weight, or as you're getting close to that, then you can start getting good at the basic moves, so your push-ups, dips, pull-ups, and squats, and then gradually move on from there and really start getting into your calisthenics or bodyweight training journey. So guys, I really hope this video helped. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, and I hope everything made sense. If you do have any questions or you want more detail on anything I mentioned or anything I didn't mention in this video, then just drop a question in the comment section below and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Really don't hesitate to ask. I haven't really gotten any questions in the comment section so far, so I have gotten some, but not very many. So please don't hesitate. I am here to help. That's why I have this channel here. It's for you guys, to help you out, and I am happy to help anyone that asks a question, so go for it. If you do want to check out my social media links, I will have my Facebook and my Instagram linked in the description below, so check those out if you want to. And if this video did help you, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Till next time guys, stay strong, peace out.